Please close your eyes. There's nothing for you to do except tune in. And I want you to imagine you're looking at a video of you on a screen right now, and you're pressing the button that says rewind. And the movie of your life starting today is going backwards. You're going back in time. That movie of your life is rewinding, running back. You go further back, even further back. Years, months, weeks, days are peeling away from bodies. You go back in time. Your eyes are closed. Just imagining one thing. What if the movie of my life could rewind and rewind and rewind and go back to that little kid who suddenly noticed their needs were not being met? So just imagine you can go back in time to meet that child. It's like you're in a time tunnel going backwards, going back in time, further back. You're going back to meet a little kid whose needs were not met and who realized the needs were not being met and who found that quite scary. So suddenly that movie is stopping and you're standing outside a childhood home. It doesn't matter if you had many. You're standing outside a childhood home. You're standing outside the front door and you are drawn like a magnet to your childhood bedroom. And you're reaching out your hand and you have your hand on that bedroom door handle that you knew so well. On the other side of that door is you as a small child. And you know that you as a child is on the other side of that door. And that child knows that you're them as a grown-up and they have a complete affinity with you. They understand you completely. They're going to tell you anything. So go ahead and open that door. Walk into that room and there, waiting as a little kid that you know so well. This is you as a small child. Could be a baby, could be a toddler, could be an 8-year-old, a 9-year-old. But it's a child that you know very well. And just as you know that child is you, they know that you are the grown-up version of them. And I want you to quite literally put your arms around yourself. Really do this properly. Don't just listen. Put your arms around yourself. Imagine you're holding that little kid. I want you to sit on the bed, sit them on your knee, sit them by your side. But I want you to put your arms on. I want you to say some words, word for word. You're going to repeat these words out loud. Don't mumble. Say them. I promise you, it's going to make a world of difference. You have so much power to fix yourself. And the first thing I want you to say, repeat this, is, I'm becoming a loving parent to you. So say that, hold that child, look at them. If they're a little baby, you can even rock them in your arms. I want you to say out loud, I am becoming a loving parent to you now. Repeat this one. No one in the whole world can play the role of loving parent to you like I can. Let's do that again. I want you to say it and feel it. Don't mumble it. Words have energy. And some words have really good energy, and these words have good energy. So repeat after me. No one in the world can play the role of loving parent to you like I can. I love you completely. I want you to say everything I'm saying with feeling. I love you completely. I love you unconditionally. I will always have time for you. You and I have balance now. There's nothing we can't do. I love you. I'm here for you. I want you to think of some things that you never heard. Maybe you never heard that you were pretty or cute or smart or interesting or clever or engaging or the favorite, whatever you didn't hear. This is your chance to fix. I've been looking in the chat, but I said, this is all great, but how do I fix it? How do I fix it? This is the how. What you didn't hear, the missing bit, the words you didn't hear that you deserve to hear and want to hear and need to hear, I want you to say now. Look at you. Look at you. You're cute. You're smart. You're interesting. You're beautiful. You're worth everything. And I want you to think of some other things you'd like to add, things that I may be missing, because there's a lot of people here with a lot of unmet needs. But let's do it again. You're smart. You're beautiful. You're interesting. You're worthy of my time. Parenting you is the joy of my life. You see, your brain doesn't know if what you're doing is real or imagined. One of the things about the brain that's so fascinating is it doesn't know the difference between something that's really happening or being imagined. And this is how to fix your wound. So let's do it again. I love you. I will always have time for you. You and I have balance now. There is nothing we can't do. I'll always have time for you. And I want you to imagine picking that child up and taking them back to wherever you live today. Wherever you live, imagine taking them back to the front door. So you're moving them from that home where their needs were not met, where they were neglected, where their needs were not met, and where they didn't have the ability to meet them, where they had learned helplessness and learned hopelessness. And you're teleporting them to wherever you live today, and you're standing outside the door. You're opening the door to your home, and as you walk in, you are saying these words, repeat them word for word right now. I'm upgrading you into my world. And this is a nicer, better, safer place. I'm upgrading you into my world. It's a better place, a nicer place. And now that you live with me in my world, you can never go back to that other world, not even in your daydreams. And I want you to move into your living room. And I want you to look at all the stuff you have. You probably have a smart TV, a mobile phone, stuff that you didn't have when you were a kid. They weren't even there, but you have them now. And just as you have them, and of course, these are things, you can have everything else. So I want you to look at the life you created. I want you to imagine looking out of the window. Maybe you can see your car. Looking in your wallet, you have a purse and you have credit cards. You have stuff that you didn't have. I want you to go into your bedroom and look at the person that you spend your life with. And if there isn't one, I want you to imagine there is, that very soon you're going to wake up in the arms of someone that loves you and is loved by you. I want you to open your closet and look at the clothes you have. I want you to go into your bathroom and look at all the products you have. Go into your kitchen and realize, wow, I can have breakfast for dinner and dinner for breakfast because you're free. And I want you again to go back into the living room, sit on your sofa, put that child on your knee, wrap your arms around them, hold their hand if this is next to you. And I want you to say the same thing. I am becoming a loving parent to you. Repeat every word I'm saying now. I am a loving parent to you. You live with me now in my world. It is a nicer, safer, better place. You're safe with me. And you're going to hear all the things you should have heard, that you deserve to hear. You matter. You are lovable. You're significant. You're safe. I love you. I'm here for you. I will always have time for you. I will check in with you every day. I'm going to put a picture of you as a little kid on my mirror. And if I haven't got a picture, I'll draw one. And I'm going to every day remind you that you live in my world and it's a safer place, a better place. So keep talking to that little child and reminding them you live in my world. You can't go backwards. Life doesn't go backwards, it goes forwards. I want you to imagine that if your childhood was a bow, and it was a horrible, shitty childhood, for many of us it was sad, it was lacking in so much. But if your child was a bow and you're an arrow is fired as far away from those it can possibly go. We put an arrow in a bow and we use the bow to fire it far. Arrows never go backwards. They go forwards. They're fast, they're strong, they're sleek. And you're an arrow, you're not a bow. And you can use that bow to go far, to go as far away from the past as you can, because you're not going backwards. The past is behind you. You're not going there. The past is gone. We have the present and we have the future. And we can make it so much better by saying, okay, I'm going to be my own parent now. I'm going to parent myself. I'm going to tell myself all the stuff I didn't hear. I can say every day, hey, You're cute, you're smart, you're pretty, you're interesting, you're lovable, you're worthy. Let's do it right now. Look at that little kid and say, you are cute, you're smart, you're compelling, you deserve love. You're so lovable. Who couldn't love you? You're funny, you're interesting, you're intelligent, you're great company. I want you to think of the things you did not hear that you've always wanted to hear. Maybe you've given someone else the job of telling them to you. Maybe you've given up. Maybe you don't expect it. But today, it's your time to tell yourself those words, to parent yourself. It is your job. And you can do this job so well. You can do this job phenomenally well. To do it again right now. You see, your mind learns by repetition. Your mind loves stuff that you repeat. So I want you to repeat it again. Again, imagine you are parenting that little kid who was so hurt, so lost, so confused, so sad, so lonely, so neglected. And if someone gave you a kid, you'd say, okay, I can do it. If someone gave you a neglected puppy, you'd know what to do. You'd feed it, stroke it, practice kindness and patience until it trusted you. But we can do this to ourselves, and we have to. So let's do it again. Hold that child and repeat these same words. I'm a loving parent to you. And I'm doing this job so profoundly, so deeply, so beautifully. I'm taking it so seriously. I have time for you. I listen to you. I check in with you. You see, there is nothing in the world that will build your self-esteem like praise. And your own praise is just as important to your brain as the praise is. The fact the brain doesn't know or care where this praise comes. So think of the words you didn't hear, the praise you didn't get, and do it now. I love you. You're smart. You're amazing. You're great company. You're significant. You matter. You're interesting. You're compelling. You're beautiful. You're cute. You're wonderful. Parenting you is the joy of my life. I'm proud of you. I believe in you. So we have a few more minutes, and I really want you to add some things. So let's start with, again, you're safe. Wave training. So look at me just for a minute. You're going to look up, keep your eyeballs up, breathe in and out 3 times. On the third exhale, you're going to close the lids, but you do it that you don't go like that. You keep the eyeballs up and bring the lids down. That's how you're going to now for brainwave, where you're highly receptive to good suggestions. It can't do any harm. You can't stay in hypnosis, and you go into hypnosis every day. But if you look up and then close your eyes, which is how I managed to give myself 3 hours sleep this afternoon, I rolled my eyes up and then said, sleep's coming to me. It's perfect. So let's do it. So make yourself comfortable. It's all about your eyes. Roll your eyes up as if you're trying to look into your very own eyebrows. Keep your eyeballs up. Breathe in, breathe out. Take another deep breath. Keep your eyeballs up. Breathe in, breathe out. And keeping your eyeballs up, staring at your eyebrows if you can. Breathe in, keep your eyeballs up, but at the same time, just close your eyelids right down. Drop your chin. And with that looking down sensation of dropping your chin, just imagine you are looking down 10 steps. Keep your eyes closed. You're looking down 10 steps. You have that looking down sensation that you get when you look over a stairwell or down a flight of stairs. And right now, you're moving on to step 10. You can see your feet, hear your feet, feel your feet treading each step. As you move down, drift down, travel down. You're taking step 9 and 8. You're going deeper with every sound you hear. As you take step 7, the sound of your heartbeat is taking you deeper. As you take step 6, the sound of your breathing is taking you deeper. As you take step 5, the sound of my voice is taking you deeper. As you take step 4, every sound is flowing through you, taking you deeper. You're taking step 3, going deeper into an awareness of yourself. You're taking step 2 and 1. Just go deeper. And I want you to imagine hovering above your head as a vortex of energy, rather like an enormous child spinning top, rather like a good tornado. So I want you to just imagine above your head as a vortex of powerful energy spinning from left to right. This vortex is wider than your shoulders. It's going to move right through your body, keeping your body completely within its sphere. You can see it in a color that you love, a healing color. You can tune in to this kind of vibrational hum. And I want you to think of this vortex rather like the twisting brushes of a car wash. As brushes of a car wash twist and vibrate and rotate and wash off crud and old stuff. So I want you to imagine this vortex going to go through your body, vibrating out the old, washing out the old and wiring in the new. And now is a great time to start. Above your head, you can see in your mind's eye a powerful vortex of energy spinning like an enormous child spinning top, spinning from left to right. And the tail is moving into your head, touching your head, moving straight into your brain, straight into your mind. It is looking for limiting beliefs, blocking thoughts, anything that is looking for residues of trauma. What trauma did to you, the imprint. You see, an imprint is when you have a scared child who is looking for residues of trauma. What trauma did to you, the imprint. You see, an imprint is when you have a scared child. An authority figure, again, an imprint. And this vortex is searching like a laser for limiting imprints, limiting impressions, toxic beliefs. As it finds them, it is spinning them out of your mind, out of your body, out of your body. It is spinning through your mind, spinning fast, spinning powerfully, spinning out limiting beliefs, spinning out blocking thoughts, spinning out anything that left trauma in your body. And as it spins through your mind and finds all these beliefs that belong to the kid, all the learned helplessness, all the learned hopelessness, all the I'm not enough, I don't matter, and I never will, all the tagging you put onto yourself as a kid. This vortex is spinning out the tags, spinning out the not enoughness, vibrating it out of your body because it's constantly traveling down. It's also moving down to your eyes. As it moves down to your eyes, it's like the shutters fall away, and you can see that while you were in many ways a traumatized child, you can see that you're actually an amazing adult. You're stronger and more resilient than you knew. You have strength, you have wisdom, you have beauty. You're a survivor, and that makes you fascinating. It makes you compelling. It gives you strength. You've been through so much, and every day just gets better and better. And you can see, again, that you are an arrow, not a bow. And you can see that you are moving forwards, fast, straight, sleek. The past is gone, and you have so much power to influence and shape your present and future to make it amazing. And as the vortex travels down to your ears, you're beginning to hear your voice reminding you every day that you matter. So I want you to tune in and hear your voice every day saying, I matter, I'm significant, I'm enough, I am lovable, I am safe. And as the vortex spins down to your mouth, you can actually hear your mouth saying these words. In fact, this vortex is wiring into a compelling, overwhelming, irresistible need, a drive to say these very words every day. Say them right now. I'm safe. I matter. I'm significant. I'm enough. I am deeply lovable. And if you ever want to quantify, you quantify by doing this. I'm lovable because I'm lovable. I'm enough because I'm enough, just the way I am. So the vortex is spinning from your mind, what you think, to your eyes, what you see, to your ears, what you hear, to your mouth, what you say. It's traveling down your shoulders. It is traveling to your heart, your big, beautiful heart. And of course, your heart was broken many times, mine too. But you have a very functional heart that knows one thing, how to repair itself and come back for more. You have a beautiful heart that knows how to give and receive. And I want you to see all these scars on your heart, like that beautiful gold filigree you see in Japanese vases. You see, a bodybuilder, to make a muscle really big, must break it using very heavy weights, then rest it, and it becomes bigger. You want big arms, you lift weights, rest, and then your arms have bigger muscles. So your broken heart is just a bigger, better heart. It never lost its capacity to give and receive love, but today you're discerning. You give love to those who are worthy of it. As Tim said, you find people you are safe with. You are discerning. You like yourself so much. You love yourself so much. You can be on your own. And you let people into your life who benefit you and are benefited by you. You have a discerning heart, a discerning mind. You're a true survivor. And you look at your big, beautiful heart and see as this vortex spins and twists and turns that you can indeed give love. You can give love and you can receive love. The more love you give, the more you receive. The more you receive, the more you give. Because you are discerning. You're smart. You're not a dependent child. You're an independent grown-up. And now the vortex is traveling to your lungs, and your lungs are a place of balance. You see, every day you receive a breath and you give one away. Let's do that now. Take a breath in and give that breath away. Receive a breath and give it away. Receive a breath and give it away. That's the first thing you did when you came onto the planet. You received a breath, you gave it away, and you took another one. You can't just give. If you just tried to breathe out, that wouldn't work. Or if you just tried to breathe in, it feels horrible. Every day your body shows you the balance of you being a giver and a receiver. You can't just be a receiver, and you can't be a giver. You give and receive. You give and receive praise, love, compliments. You give to yourself. You give to others. The vortex is traveling through your organs, traveling through your body, traveling from your lungs to your stomach, the seat of all emotions, to your gut, the second brain, traveling down your spine so you hold your head up high. Your whole body is covered, encased in this beautiful healing energy vortex. It is spinning, twisting, turning, spinning out toxic thoughts, spinning out toxic beliefs, spinning out toxic memories, leaving behind calm, strength, resilience, freedom. Freedom to give and receive love to the right people, to know that you're okay, you're a true survivor, you are resilient. But now is your moment to use a little bit of this dice to say, I direct, instruct, code, compel. Think of something that you require. Maybe love, maybe safety, maybe calm, maybe peace, maybe to know that you're a great parent, that you can parent yourself and your children if you have them. But let's work on love. So I want you to just simply say, I instruct myself to give and receive love. Just say that I instruct myself to give and receive love. I code myself to recognize how lovable I am. I command myself to see that I'm worthy of love. Just keep repeating these words. They might not make sense. They might feel silly. Often these things feel silly or annoying or irritating, but that just means they're not familiar, rejecting. But if you go, no, I kind of like it, that's good, you're making it familiar. Remember, your brain likes what is familiar, wishes to go back there. That's its job. Your job is to make better words. But when you do your job, your brain can do its job. So let's make this familiar. Repeat after me. I code myself to feel safe, to be loved. I instruct myself to recognize I am lovable. I direct, instruct, code, and compel my mind and body to recognize how lovable I am. Say that whole thing. I direct, instruct, code, and compel my mind and body to recognize and resonate how lovable I am. Let's do it again. And I want you again to state it, affirm it, embody it, shout it. Don't mumble it, don't whisper it, shout it out. I direct, instruct, code, and compel my mind and body to feel safe, to feel lovable, to know I'm enough, to know I matter, to know I'm significant. Let's do it again. Repeat after me. I direct, instruct, code, compel my mind and body to recognize I am safe, I am lovable, I'm enough, I'm significant, I matter. Think of some other things you would like to direct, instruct, code, compel, and say them. Repeat after me. I direct, instruct, code, compel my mind and body to recognize that I'm smart, that I matter, that I'm meant to be here. I have something to offer the world. You can add anything you like, because this is not just about doing it, it's about learning. I want you to repeat this again every day, to just take a few minutes to direct, instruct, code, compel, and empower yourself to feel safe, to feel lovable. You see, your body is a healing machine. If you cut your hand, it will heal all on its own. The placebo means that your body with certain directions can heal all by itself, physically, mentally, emotionally. Many of you suffered greatly, I know that. But you have a great power to heal, to come back, to say, I can't change the past, but I can change the present and the future. I can make better choices. I can put myself with better people. I can be safe. I can walk through the world knowing I matter. I have something to offer. You can walk through the world knowing that you have something to offer the world, that you had a broken heart, but it's just bigger, more beautiful, more able to give and receive love than ever. So just take the last few minutes to let this vortex spin. It's covering your entire body. It's traveling down your arms, traveling down your legs. It's working on your energy, your frequencies. You know, we're all matter. Quantum physics, the most reliable science in the world, is your matter, I matter. But if you can just change your vibrations, you can change your whole life. So for the last minute, believe this vortex is changing your vibrational body, having you vibrate a different frequency, a frequency of safety and love and connection and significance, a frequency of joy that you made it, a frequency of being an arrow, not a bow. The bow is gone. No one cares about the bow. We only care about the arrow, and you're an arrow. So as this vortex spins and twists, and change your vibrations, change your frequency to those of someone who says every day, I matter, I'm safe, I'm enough, I'm lovable, I'm significant. The universe that put me here is supporting me. You can now just let the vortex leave your body. Imagine opening two valves in the soles of your feet. This vortex is leaving your body, pulling out of your body, leaving your body, leaving you feeling strong and well and shiny. Just like when a car comes out of the car, which looks all shiny in you. You feel shiny, resilient. You are resilient. You're a survivor. You're resilient. You are strong. You are lovable. You matter. And as you know it, everyone else will get to know it too. So let the vortex leave your body through the soles of your feet. Let it come out like, a bit like if you tip up an egg timer, make a little hole in it, that sand will trickle out. Let it trickle out. Open your eyes. Come back into the room. Remember, every day, I want you to choose to say, I matter, I'm lovable, I'm enough, I'm significant, I'm safe. You can even add, I'm an arrow, because you are. I'd love to spend longer with you, but that was all the time I had. But it was just enough time. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
In the